Hey guys, my name is Olivia and today we are going to be making the Dragon's Eye Pendant. I know, nice and colorful here. And in you guys' Harry Potter kits, you guys should have some cardboard, a paintbrush, as well as a marble. Don't lose that. And this little small charm here, this is really important, don't lose that either. And we have our little part that's going to be our necklace. And finally, you guys have some paint in there that we have provided for you, but if you don't like the colors, you can always use your own acrylic paint as well. So the first thing that we have to do is on our cardboard, we got to make our dragon's eye. And for that, I'm gonna use a pencil to kind of do an outline of the eye for myself so I know where to cut. So this is my outline and I'm now gonna go ahead and cut it. Follow the lines as best as I can. All right, and here is my dragon's eye. I made it into kind of like a shape of a walnut. So now that I have my dragon's eye, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully hot glue my marble into where I want my eye to be on here. So there is my spot, and let me go ahead. And you want to apply pressure to the marble to kind of make sure it's going to stick to where you want it to be. You don't want it moving around for the next part. Alright. So it's nice and stays on there. And now that I have it on here, I can go ahead and use like maybe a black Sharpie, or you can use paint. And I'm gonna go ahead and make the pupil for my dragon's eye. It looks more of like a cat, so sometimes it's like really long pupil. Here is my pupil. I know it looks weird without the color, but we're gonna add the color next soon. But before I add the color, as of course a dragon has scales, so what I'm gonna be doing is using my hot glue gun to kind of make a scaly pattern on my dragon and maybe create an eyelid for it and everything. So let's go ahead and do that. Be careful while you're using a hot glue gun, because it is definitely going to be steaming on the cardboard and we don't want to cause any fires. Alright, and then once you are done with your design, you can go ahead and let it cool off first, and then when we come back, I'm going to actually start painting my dragon's eye. Alright guys, so this is what my dragon eyes look like without the paint, but now we're gonna start painting it. So with the paintbrush we gave with you and either the colors of your choice, we could go ahead and start painting it. I would have a wet paper towel or a cup that your parents don't mind you using next to you, so that way we can start painting our dragon's eye. So I just like the color purple, so I'm starting out with purple, and you can kind of decide how you want to paint it. You can paint it all one color, you can paint it two colors, you can paint on the marble to make like a dragon's eyelid, anything like that. And then when we come back, we will see a finished dragon's eye, and we'll go on to how we do get the pendant part. Alright guys, now that our paint is completely dry on our dragon's eye pendant, we got to do this last part here. So I'm going to take the hot glue gun. I'm going to put it near the top up here, just a little dot, not too much. I'm going to put it near the top of my eye, so that way I can take this little metal piece that we have right here, and I'm gonna go ahead, stick it on there, and I'm gonna apply a little pressure on it. Just be careful. You don't wanna get any glue on your fingers, or if you do, it might be a little hot, so be careful of that. So once they have it on there, make sure it's not gonna go anywhere, don't move it. Then we're gonna take the very last part. We're gonna take our chain / felt string here. We're gonna put it in the loop over here in our dragon's eye. Getting any glue off, because that glue likes to be sticky. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and put it through this loop here. Pull it all the way through. Don't be too rough with it, because you know this is cardboard and we don't want to rip our dragon's eyes pendant. And then there you go. You can clasp it on and you now have your dragon's eye pendant.